Hey, what is up guys? Vanos here back again, and today I'm going to show you guys how to use the Recon drone. This thing is a very powerful support kill streak that you get at 10 kills or 10 points, and as you can see, it's a mini helicopter. You fly in the air and you can tag enemies with it, and this allows you and your teammates to see exactly where the enemies are on your minimap. And it's kind of like a UAV, except for it's better in the sense that once you tag your enemy, there is no refresh rate. So if you play Black Ops and you know what a Blackbird is, it's kind of like that, except for there's no arrows, which is really good because it's a good team kill streak. You'll know exactly where the enemies are. And get this, the dot does not disappear on the minimap once you tag them until they die. So once you tag somebody, that enemy is pretty much screwed because you'll know exactly where they are at all times. Until they die, of course. But it's a really good team kill streak, and another great thing is the fact that it's a portable scrambler, so any enemies near this thing will have their radar disabled, so that's really good. And for every tagged enemy that your teammates kill, you get an assist. But unfortunately, this doesn't work with Hardline Pro, and it doesn't count toward your kill streak. And the way you use this control-wise is you press R1 or right trigger to fly the helicopter, and then to ascend you press R2 or right bumper, and to descend you press L2 or left bumper, and to control where it goes you use the analog sticks, and to tag your enemy you press R1 or right trigger. And one tip I have for you guys is when you're tagging enemies, you want to make sure you spam the trigger because a lot of times the tags don't register, so by spamming the trigger just gives you a better chance of tagging those enemies properly. And another good reason to do it is because a lot of times the enemies are going to be using blind eye, and blind eye makes it so you don't have that red arrow above your head. So when you spam that trigger, a lot of times you'll end up tagging guys that you don't expect or you don't see because they're using blind eye. And also when people spawn, they have blind eye for a few seconds, so you won't actually be able to see their arrow until those few seconds are over. And another thing you should remember is not to fly up too high up in the air like I do here, because you'll lose signal, and of course you can't see where you're going, so make sure you don't fly up too high. And every map is different. Every map has a different limit in terms of how high you could fly up into the air, so don't expect every map to be the same. And not only could you tag enemies, but you could also tag their SAM turrets and their sentry guns, so those will appear on your minimap, and it will be a lot easier for you and your teammates to take them out, so that's really good. And when you're the one being tagged by a recon drone, it looks like you're getting stunned or flashed, so you'll know exactly when you're getting tagged by an enemy recon drone. And another great tip that I have for you guys when using this thing is to use advanced UAV. So if you or your teammates equip this while you're using the recon drone, you'll not only be able to see where the enemies are exactly, but you'll be able to see what direction they're facing. So if you guys play Black Ops, you know what a Blackbird is, you'll pretty much get that functionality, which is awesome. Also, one other thing is that you can't take enemies that are inside buildings, so if this is the case, just make sure you call out for your team where those enemies are located, and that way they can track them down. Alright guys, so now since you know how to use it, I'm going to show you guys how to counter it and how to destroy it in the most effective way possible. So I'm sure you guys have tried shooting at this thing, and it's pretty hard to shoot it because, you know, this thing moves pretty fast and it's very small, so probably not a good option for you guys to try to shoot it with your gun. And don't waste your time with things like flash grenades, stun grenades, and frag grenades because those things don't do anything at all. And I also tried C4s, those aren't powerful enough to take them out. And if you want, you could try shooting them down with a SMAW or a Stinger. That will work, but this thing has a ton of flares, so I think it has a total of 3 flares, so you won't be able to shoot it down by yourself. You're going to need a few teammates with a bunch of Stingers. But the absolute best way to take this thing out is with an EMP grenade. So as you can see here, all I have to do is throw it up into the air, and that thing is gone. It's that easy, guys, so make sure you have one class with an EMP grenade at all times, just in case you ever need to use it. And another great way to take it out is by using a SAM turret, so if you happen to be running that, make sure you place that down. And another cool thing is that if you're using a trophy system and you lie underneath it, the enemies won't be able to tag you, so I found that really cool. So as you can see here, I'm trying to tag this guy and I'm not able to do so. So that's kind of a cool way to counter this thing, so keep that in mind. But anyways guys, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I'd appreciate if you guys could leave it a thumbs up. And stay classy guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Hey guys, a couple vids that you might have missed. On the left, I have a really good one teaching you guys how to knife faster or melee faster with your riot shield. Very useful, comes in handy a lot, so make sure to check that out. And on the right, I have a video teaching you guys how to kill a juggernaut in the most effective way possible. If you like these type of videos, make sure to subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Facebook. The links will be in the description, and I'll see you guys later.